Okay.
So I'm making my round again this morning. My first one's like I always do. I start down here at the point, and there's a couple down there. It's a guy and his wife, and they just got there and a little baby. Um, so I drive by and I say hi. They say hi, and I drive off to go do all my other stuff. Well, a few hours later, I'm making rounds again, and I go just drive by, and I start to notice they have a bunch of stuff out, and there's a little trash because it's so, it's so windy out. So
Mhm.
again, here we go with the plates and all that. So later in the day, they're still here. Well, I was up at the part up here, and I'm driving back to the RV, and I noticed that the hatch thing on their van was up, and they were loading stuff in it. They're packing to go, I guess. So I drive down there just to see what kind of mess is going to be. So I drive over there. I kind of get to the side of their day site, and I look over there, and I see stuff in the fire pit, and I get out and I'm looking at it. So I go over there and I look in the fire pit, and then I look up at them, and then I look again in the pit, and I'm like, there was 11 diapers.
Oh goodness.
11 diapers in the ring in there. This little kid apparently had issues back here shooting stuff out. So, and of course the diapers, you know how you roll them up this way, then you take the tape and you fold it here, and then this tape folds here, and it's like that. It's like someone had a bucket of softballs pitching practice after school. So I asked the lady, or the guy and the lady, I said, what happened here? And they go, what do you mean? I said, well, what do you mean, what do I mean? And I said, there's all these diapers. I said, do you need another trash bag? And the lady goes, well, I wasn't sure what we needed to do with them. And I'm like, what? I said, what does that even mean? I said, you throw them away. She goes, well, I didn't know if it was okay to dispose of them here. And I said, well, what do you do with them at home? And she goes, we have a little chute thing we put them in. I go, what, you save them? And she goes, well, no. And I said, what do you do? She goes, well, we throw them away. I'm like, well, there you go. And then she said, well, I thought you had, like yard people that do it. I'm like, yard people? I said, we don't have yard people, but when people leave trash behind, I'm the yard people. That's who picks it up. So the diapers need to be, so anyway, I gave her a bag. It's one of the big trash bags. So I said, if you wouldn't mind, please picking up. So she picks up the bag and she's chunking them in there like this and looking at me like it's my fault. So I'm like, thanks for picking it up. But who does that? Who does that?